The summer is over and fall is here. It's time for kids to get back on the school bus and head back to the classroom, teachers. And some of the best ways to get them ready for the school year is by having a scavenger hunt in the classroom, especially now with iPads and other one-to-one devices. But usually scavenger hunts tend to be one note. I'm here today to tell you about making a scavenger hunt in Stick Around, the amazing puzzle creation app by Tony Vincent and Morris Cook. So how does this work? Well, I'm here to tell you. There are many ways you actually can put your stick around puzzles together for your scavenger hunt. They can be puzzles that are based on actual signs or areas within your classroom. That can be put together for your students to match. Of course, once they put them together, they have a little information button with them. So what they can do is actually hide specific messages for them to go to. In this case, it spells out Roll Me, which means a student needs to head on over to the app dice table area. When you're ready to send your stick around puzzles to your students, if you have a Generation 4 or higher iPad or related technology, you can just simply airdrop it to another iPad or device right from the teacher. If you do not have this type of device, there are many other ways you can actually share your puzzles. You can use InstaShare, which can do it wirelessly and share the puzzles directly to the students, or you can use other ones such as Chirp to send a sound to each device so they can download the actual link and download the puzzle to their devices. After that, send the students off on their scavenger hunts. What you need to remember is when you first assign your stick around puzzles to your students is to make sure whatever areas you're going to send them to are not going to collide and put too many students in one area, or actually have it to where there's too much cross traffic and they're going to run into each other and cause confusion and anger. The best part is to give several stick around puzzles so they actually go around the room in several ways. Just make sure you don't get them too crowded together. One thing to remember is in the scavenger hunt, this is not just so the students go to one area to another. They have to find something when they actually get to that designated area. In this case, I like to augment certain areas of the classroom to do little explanations for the student for the upcoming school year. In this case, I use ChatterPix to actually make one of my app dice. Something is to remember when you use something like ChatterPix, besides drawing your mouth on whatever you want an object to talk, is to at least count to 2 before you start talking in the microphone. This prevents any statics or pops when you're actually doing your recording. Once you finish your recording, decorate up your object, in this case the app dice, before finishing. Once you have your ChatterPix, head over to an app such as Aurosma to actually augment your object with the iPads. Students will, of course, scan the object with whatever you've set. Up your Aurosma correctly, make sure you select the item you want to augment. Select the video from your device, not from an object, and when you do this, make sure you select it to actually be part of your channel if you do not specifically for your device. The best way to do this is to set it all up so it can actually work on your direct Aurosma channel for all students and have their iPads already programmed to the channel, so that way once they scan the object, they will get the augmentation. Don't want to do Aurosma or a similar augmenting program, then simply just set up a QR code in your area for them to scan. The students will get their information and then have another QR code scanner ready to go so that way they can download the next stick around puzzle and move on to the next area. If you enjoyed this tutorial, you'll try out the stick around scavenger hunt in your classroom this fall. For more information, head over to my website, Taking Your Classroom Next Level, or find me on Twitter at Ryan7Reed. I'll see everyone later.